Ladies and gentlemen, the sun rises every morning with one purpose: to shine. It does not ask for permission. It does not wait for circumstances to be perfect. It simply rises, bold and unwavering. And today I ask you, why should you be any different? This is your time. This is your year. 2025 is not a number on the calendar. It is a battlefield. And the victory? It belongs to those who wake up, stand tall and march forward no matter the storms, no matter the obstacles. The world does not reward excuses. It rewards effort. The road to success is not a smooth, flower-laden path. No, it is steep, it is treacherous, and it is designed to test you. But those who dare to climb, those who refuse to surrender, those who believe in themselves when no one else does, they are the ones who reach the top. Remember this: failure is not the enemy, it is the teacher. Every setback, every rejection, every fall, it is not the end of your journey. It is the sharpening of your sword. It is life asking you, how much do you really want it? And your answer must be, more than anything, wake up and win. Not tomorrow, not next week, today. Because every second wasted in doubt is a second stolen from victory. Dream, but do not just dream. Work, fight, rise, and win. Because the world belongs to those who refuse to stay asleep in their fears. Stand up, own your destiny. The battle has begun, and the victory, it will be yours. Success favors the bold. It has always been this way, from the beginning of time. Those who dare, those who take risks, those who step into the unknown with confidence, they are the ones who leave their mark on the world. The difference between those who succeed and those who remain stuck is not intelligence, not talent, not luck. It is courage. The courage to take action when others hesitate. The courage to believe in oneself when the world is filled with doubt. Every great story of achievement begins with a decision, a bold move that defies fear and uncertainty. It is never about waiting for the perfect time, because the perfect time does not exist. The world is full of people who had dreams, who had ideas, who had potential, yet they waited. They waited for the right conditions, the right circumstances, the right support, and in the process, they lost the most valuable thing: time. History remembers those who took risks. The greatest leaders, the most successful entrepreneurs, the most celebrated artists, none of them played it safe. They did not wait for guarantees. They did not seek approval. They simply acted. And in their action, they discovered their true power. Fear was there, doubt was there, obstacles were there. But they moved forward anyway. They understood that hesitation is the death of opportunity. There will always be uncertainty. There will always be reasons to delay. The voices of fear will whisper in the mind, questioning every decision, warning of failure, painting pictures of disaster. But success does not come to those who listen to fear. Success comes to those who silence it with action. Some people spend their entire lives making plans, setting goals, creating strategies, but they never take the first step. They overthink, they analyze, they seek perfection, and in doing so, they paralyze themselves. Meanwhile, someone with half their knowledge, half their resources, and half their experience has already started. That person is learning, adapting, improving, and moving ahead. Success is never about having everything in place. It is about starting with what you have and growing along the way. Fear of failure is one of the biggest reasons people hesitate. But failure is not the opposite of success. It is part of it. Every great achiever has failed, not once, not twice, but many times. They did not allow failure to define them. They allowed it to refine them. They learned, they adjusted, and they moved forward stronger. The world does not reward those who sit on the sidelines. It rewards those who step onto the field, who play the game, who take the hits and keep going. Comfort zones are dangerous places. They feel safe, but they are the graveyards of potential. Nothing grows there, nothing changes there, and nothing extraordinary ever happens there. Failure is a lesson, not a loss. It is the most powerful teacher life has to offer, yet most people fear it. They run from it, avoid it, and let it stop them from trying. But failure is not the enemy. It is the key to growth. Every great success story is filled with moments of failure. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is simple. Successful people do not see failure as the end. They see it as feedback, as a necessary step in the process of achieving greatness. Every setback carries a lesson, a hidden message waiting to be understood. Those who embrace failure analyze their mistakes, learn from them, and come back stronger. But those who fear failure allow it to break them. They take it personally, They see it as proof that they are not good enough, and they give up too soon. What they fail to realize is that every failure is a test of resilience. It asks one question: how badly do you want it? And only those who refuse to quit find out what is waiting for them on the other side. History is filled with examples of people who failed before they succeeded. Innovators, entrepreneurs, athletes, artists. None of them got it right on the first attempt. Some of the most famous names in the world were once rejected, ridiculed, or told were not good enough. But instead of accepting defeat, they used their failures as fuel. They understood that failure is temporary, but quitting makes it permanent. The greatest lessons in life come from failure, not success. Success can create comfort, but failure forces growth. It forces people to think differently, to adapt, to improve. It removes illusions and reveals the truth about what works and what doesn't. It strengthens character, builds resilience, and teaches lessons that cannot be learned in any other way. The most successful people are not the ones who avoid failure. They are the ones who fail the most and keep going. Fear of failure keeps many people trapped in mediocrity. They never take risks, never step out of their comfort zones, never push their limits. They settle for less than they are capable of because they are too afraid of what might go wrong. But playing it safe does not lead to greatness. It leads to regret. The people who achieve the most in life are those who accept failure as part of the journey. They understand that failure is not a signal to stop. It is a sign to adjust, to try again with more knowledge and experience. The road to success is paved with failures. Every mistake is a stepping stone. Every rejection is a redirection. And every disappointment is an opportunity to learn. Those who understand this do not let failure define them. They let it refine them. They turn setbacks into comebacks. And because of that, they achieve what others only dream about. Time is your greatest asset. It is the one resource that can never be replenished, never be regained once lost. Every second that passes is a second that will never return. Yet, so many people waste time as if they have an unlimited supply. They put off their dreams, delay their goals, and tell themselves that tomorrow is the right time. But tomorrow is never promised, and the opportunity that exists today may not be there in the future. The people who succeed in life are those who understand the value of time and use it wisely. Time does not wait for anyone. It moves forward whether one is prepared or not. The difference between those who achieve their goals and those who do not is how they choose to use their time. Some people invest their time in learning, growing, and taking action, while others spend it procrastinating, making excuses, and indulging in distractions. The truth is, every person has the same 24 hours in a day. The most successful people in the world do not have more time than anyone else. They simply manage it better. Procrastination is the enemy of progress. It is the silent thief that steals dreams before they even have a chance to become reality. Many people convince themselves that they will start later, that they will act when they feel ready, that they will move when the conditions are perfect. But perfect conditions do not exist. Waiting for the right time is the quickest way to ensure that nothing ever gets done. The right time is always now. The people who achieve great things are not necessarily the smartest or the most talented. They are simply the ones who take action when others hesitate. There is always a choice when it comes to time. It can be used to build or to destroy, to move forward or to stay stuck, to create something meaningful or to waste it on things that do not matter. The way a person spends their time today will determine where they end up in the future. Small, consistent efforts compound over time, leading to massive results. A person who dedicates even 1 hour a day to learning a new skill, improving their craft, or working towards a goal will be far ahead of those who spend that same time on meaningless activities. Distractions are everywhere, pulling people away from what truly matters. Social media, entertainment, endless scrolling, and mindless conversations can consume hours without adding any real value. It is easy to get caught up in temporary pleasures while neglecting long-term success. But those who master their time master their lives. They set priorities, eliminate distractions, and focus on what truly moves them forward. They understand that every moment wasted is an opportunity lost. Success does not come to those who wait. It comes to those who act. Time is always passing, whether used wisely or wasted. The decision of how to use it determines the outcome of one's life. Discipline over motivation. This is the mindset that separates those who achieve their goals from those who only dream about them. Motivation is temporary. It comes and goes, rising with excitement and fading with obstacles. People often wait for motivation to take action, believing that they need to feel inspired before they can begin. But the truth is, motivation is unreliable. It is unpredictable, inconsistent, and fleeting. Fleeting. Relying on motivation alone is like waiting for the wind to push a ship in the right direction. The wind may come, or it may not. But discipline is different. Discipline is the engine that drives progress, no matter the conditions. Discipline means doing what needs to be done, even when one does not feel like doing it. It is about showing up every day, putting in the effort, and staying committed regardless of circumstances. Successful people are not always the most motivated. They are the most disciplined. Sure, they do not wait to feel ready. They do not make excuses. They do not let emotions dictate their actions. They follow their plans, stick to their routines, and push forward even when it is difficult. Motivation may disappear in these moments, but discipline remains. It is the ability to push past resistance, to keep moving forward even when enthusiasm fades. This is what builds strength, resilience, and success. Talent and intelligence can only go so far without discipline. The most gifted individuals in the world achieve nothing if they lack the consistency to develop their skills and apply them daily. Discipline is a habit, and like any habit, it is built through repetition. The more a person practices discipline, the stronger it becomes. It starts with small actions, waking up on time, following a schedule, keeping promises to oneself. Over time, these small actions compound, leading to extraordinary results. A person who trains themselves to follow through on commitments, no matter how small, develops the mental toughness needed to tackle bigger challenges. Many people start with enthusiasm but lose momentum when motivation fades. They give up at the first sign of difficulty, waiting for inspiration to return before they continue. This cycle repeats, and progress remains slow or non-existent. But those who rely on discipline do not stop. They understand that feelings are temporary, but actions create results. They train their minds to work even when it is uncomfortable, knowing that consistency is the key to mastery. Excuses are easy. Giving up is easy. But nothing great is achieved through ease. Discipline requires sacrifice, effort, and persistence. It demands commitment to the process, not just the outcome. Those who embrace discipline become unstoppable. They do not need to wait for motivation because they have something far more powerful: the ability to take action, no matter what. Rise, fight, and conquer. The path to success is never easy. It is filled with obstacles, challenges, and moments of doubt. Those who achieve greatness are not the ones who had an easy journey. They are the ones who refuse to give up. Life will test every dream, every goal, every ambition. It will push people to their limits, throw failures in their way, and demand resilience. Those who rise after every fall, who fight despite the difficulties, and who refuse to back down are the ones who conquer their goals. Struggles are inevitable. No one has ever reached the top without facing hardships. The difference between winners and those who remain stuck is the way they respond to adversity. Some people see obstacles as reasons to stop, while others see them as challenges to overcome. Every setback is an opportunity to grow stronger. Every failure is a lesson, and every difficulty is a test of character. Those who understand this do not fear struggle. They embrace it. They know that every great achievement is born from persistence. Fear is one of the greatest enemies of success. It whispers doubts, creates hesitation, and convinces people to stay in their comfort zones. But fear is only powerful if it is given control. Those who rise above their fears, who take action despite uncertainty, who push forward when everything inside them says to stop, those are the people who achieve extraordinary things. Courage is not the absence of fear. It is the decision to move forward despite it. There will always be reasons to quit. The journey will always be harder than expected. The results will not come overnight. There will be moments of exhaustion, frustration, and disappointment. Many people give up too soon, just before their breakthrough. But those who fight, who push a little harder when they feel like stopping, who refuse to surrender to challenges, those are the ones who make it. Strength is built in the moments when quitting seems like the easier option. Every person has the power to conquer their goals, but not everyone has the will to do what it takes. It is easy to dream, easy to make plans, easy to talk about success. But dreams mean nothing without action. The real battle is not against the world. It is against excuses, against self-doubt, against the inner voice that says, maybe this is too hard. Those who win this battle within themselves are the ones who win in life. No one will hand out victories. No one will make success easy. Those who truly want it must rise every day with determination, fight through every challenge, and conquer every doubt. They must be willing to do what others won't, to endure what others avoid, and to keep moving forward when the road is tough. The world belongs to those who refuse to give up, to those who rise after every fall, to those who keep fighting until they achieve what they set out to accomplish.